This is Patriot Sports Radio.
Patriot Sports Radio.
Fed up with the national talking heads and biases of mainstream sports media. If it's sports, from the high school level to the pros, we're talking about it. Like the red-blooded Americans we are.
God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
Let's do this. Here's Eric, John, Chris, and the coach.
Welcome back, my friends. If you're new, then welcome in. Patriot Sports Unscripted, the NFL recap show that's run by you, the viewer. All I brought was this intro, the scores, and a can-do attitude. The rest is up to the chat and those here with me. I didn't wear a hat tonight. Everybody be cool about it. The gang's all here. John, Angela, Coach, Chris over there making the show run, putting us on the online. He's got us up on the interwebs, doing all the technical shit. John, how you doing? The headband's going strong. Fields dislocated his shoulder. How we feeling?
He's still day to day. He's a tough guy. Still feel pretty good about him. So I don't know. Keep losing. That's my motto right now. Keep losing. We're currently third in the draft order.
Yeah, it's kind of ideal for you guys. You got
Let's get
Justin
some
Fields showing he's good, but they're still losing games.
Yeah,
to improve your draft position. Angela, that hat looks like the S I used to draw on my desks in middle school.
On your notebooks, right? On your Trapper Keeper?
Yep.
For real.
The Seattle Kraken have adopted it. It's very cool.
Epic. It's got an eyeball here and tentacles. It's totally badass.
Oh, it's much more in depth than I realized. There's an eyeball, so that's an actual Kraken.
Oh, yeah.
Shape of an S, not just.
It's super badass.
Yes.
It's
And Coach
awesome.
managed to get online and turn on the internet and find us here. Coach, how we doing? Coach, you're excited to talk some football, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been in the woods for about 3 days, and I'm back. Saw a lot of wildlife, and not a big enough deer to put on my wall.
Oh, all the wildlife survived their encounters with Coach.
They did. I saw a lot, but no big deer with horns.
Oh, Taco Platter cannot say the same. You may or may not have stepped out on your vegetarian diet.
Oh, I
killed
totally
the Taco
did.
Platter.
I totally did. I got a little sideways, and I was pretty discouraged at the lack of big deer that I saw. So I went down to a place called the Rusty Cantina. I don't know.
Oh,
all I
big
know is they
difference, I
had
think.
some tacos that were epic, and I dominated them.
Them tacos didn't stay.
and he's back.
You
I was like,
slayed.
bring him to the table every 5 minutes till someone passes out. Then bring one every 10.
Don't ask, just bring him.
Taco Hunter.
They said, what flavor? And I was like, bring me one of all of them.
You're like,
Last
do you,
round of tacos.
you're like, do you have venison flavored? Do you have venison meat
Oh,
tacos?
yeah. I was like, whatever you got back there, throw it on a tortilla and bring it on out.
Yep, them El Pastors. Oh, let's get into some football. What should we start with? 4 games were tied in the fourth quarter. Some of them at 3 points. I found out Tutu Atwell's first name is Chidarius when he started the day off with a 65-yard touchdown. And then the Patriots ended the game with a walk-off kick return. What a gross game that was.
Yeah. And was there not a block in the back on that last one? If we have the X-Files theme song, we need to cue the
there
conspiracy music, because that was definitely a block in the back. That's
Snowboard thing has gotten way out of hand. I can
The
see you guys have really been working on it.
Yeah, it's my
We're
second
high-tech.
job. The Patriots conspiracy machine is in full effect because that was a block in the back.
Zach Wilson is having a rough time. I think he had 9 completions and they punted 10 times. So that's not great. I think he had 2 yards of offense in the second half.
Speaking of being back, the Jets are back.
Yeah, that's right.
The Jets are back to being the Jets, aren't they?
Oh, they
Yeah.
got a good coach, though. So I think they have to move on from Zach Wilson. He's just not any good.
Yeah, he's not like I took the liberty of comparing Zach Wilson with another highly drafted quarterback who played 20 games in the NFL. Here are Zach Wilson's first 20 games compared to Jamarcus Russell's first 20 games.
I thought you were going to go Mitch on me, and I was about to get mad.
Am I frozen only?
I'm listening to you.
Just your
the
face.
audio.
Guys were frozen. Okay. Now,
Just keep going. You're live.
Zach Wilson passer rating, first 20 games, 70.7. Jamarcus Russell, 72.2. Zach Wilson yardage, 3,613. We do throw it more now. Jamarcus Russell had 3,004 yards. Zach Wilson in 20 games, 13 touchdowns, 16 picks. Jamarcus Russell threw 16 touchdowns and 14 picks. And I bet Jamarcus had a little more rushing upside. So, yikes. Like you said, John, time to get a new one. Time to take this quarterback back to Coles and see what you can get for him. Because they've got a great defense, a top 5, top 3, maybe even defense. And Coach, what's the locker room like when the defense is top 3 and the offense is bottom 2? I mean, is there some resentment building there by week 12?
I'm going to go ahead and say yes, because they feel like they got to do everything.
Well, according to Zach Wilson, he didn't let the defense down.
Yeah.
That's the most disturbing part. His press conference after the game, the press asked him, do you feel like, you guys scored 3 fucking points? Do you feel like you let the defense down? And the defense didn't give up that touchdown. The special teams did. Defense held the Patriots to 3 points all day and immediately said, no, I didn't let the defense down. Like he said it right away.
He wasn't ready for the secondary. Are you sure? Because he just said no and left.
He didn't help himself out there at all, especially in the locker room. He didn't help himself out. That was ugly.
Yeah, I mean,
the Jets are ugly right now.
It's an easy answer. Yeah, I got to do better. X, Y, Z. I got to look at the tape. Those guys are playing playoff football over there. I gotta get on their level. Whatever. But no. The fuck are you talking about? That's not the answer to that question.
Part of that is being a year 2 guy in the league. I mean, I think some of that comes with maturity and growing up. You have those opportunities where the media will tee it up just looking for that very thing to make it something to talk about. But yeah, he definitely didn't help himself out.
The media was all over that one today. I heard everybody talking about it on the radio.
Well,
what is Zach Wilson going to do? He's got to get his teammates together.
You can't jack around in New York. New York is a hotbed media market that is you're going to get torn apart at any chance to tear you apart. They were already looking for a reason when the Jets, performed the way they did. But New York is not a place that you can tap dance through the post game and expect not to get punished.
No, they're looking for something incendiary, and he just gave it to them. Yeah. Yikes. Lamar threw an interception to a 330-pound nose tackle. That's not good. Lamar Jackson, not great since about the first few weeks of the season. I know, just anecdotally speaking, from a fantasy football perspective, he was the number 1 quarterback in weeks 1 and 3. I think week 2 he was top 3 or 4, and he hasn't really done shit since. And my record reflects it in the Belt League. I bet on Lamar to be MVP. I don't think he's going to be the MVP. They won 13-3 yesterday. They were projected to win by 13. So the Bengals are plus 425 to win the AFC North. Do you think they could catch these slumping, possibly still won a game, though, Baltimore Ravens? I wonder. The Ravens and the Eagles' schedules are so easy.
No, and let me just say, but I don't want to shift gears too quick here, but the one damn time that I get on board this Vikings deal, the one damn time, really, the one time I need them to take care of business, and what do? They pull a classic Vikings. They go out and lay an egg.
So bad, like it was worse than the classic. Bad Vikings.
And I just want to say,
Jerry Jones wrote somebody a fucking check. That wasn't real. That wasn't reality. What was that?
For a guy that bangs the drum against I take every opportunity against the Cowboys. I don't like them. I don't think that you guys, that's a mystery to anybody here. But goodness, they found a gem in Pollard. and
Yeah,
they
he's a
schooled
stud.
the Vikings. The Vikings are not a bad football team, and
No.
it pains me to say that, but they're not, and they made them look stupid,
I know.
childish.
It was horrible.
What's up,
Horrible.
Heather?
Heather, good evening. How we doing?
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, Micah
How'd your
Parsons-
fantasy team do, Heather?
Yeah,
Give us some good because ours sucked it up. John's didn't. Probably.
I saw.
How about you, Coach?
What happened with the trenches? Are we talking about that? Is that
We
good or bad?
may or may not win. We can't tell. We steal some points from our opponent. We zero some points from our opponent, and then we double some of our points, and then we gotta find out what our opponent did as far
That
as
sounds like
doubling
new
and
math.
zeroing points.
Yeah.
It's a lot of math.
Yeah.
What
What are
Harris-
we doing over there?
Elio has a whole side business working up spreadsheets of all the possible scenarios for people.
I
Did
bet.
you somebody gets eliminated soon, right? Is that false?
Yeah, I think this week the bottom score gets eliminated.
We might get out. We might be gone.
Yeah.
No way. Really?
Now we're in the middle of the pack still.
We
Shout
could do
said she
it. We
killed
could
us.
get out.
At least
We'll
somebody did.
survive a couple weeks.
We could do it. We could actually get out this week. This could be
It
it.
could happen.
We could move
Wow.
this broadcast to Tuesday. It'd be on. This will be hype. Soon as that's done, that's what we're doing.
Oh, I can have Monday nights off. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Oh man! Speaking of fat guy interceptions, well, I guess Hutchinson's not a fat guy, but Aiden Hutchinson had an interception of Dan Jones that was
He's
really
not
impressive.
a fat guy.
no,
He's
he
fat
is
with
not.
a PH. He's not fat.
If he played for a good team, he'd be considered what you call defensive rookie of the year. But that defense is so bad. I mean, you could have 40 sacks and they'd still not really be considered.
Yeah.
The Lions, who do the Lions have? Oh, they play on
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. The
Thanksgiving.
Bills.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
You
Yeah,
got the Bills on Thanksgiving.
game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
it's gonna be good.
We're a house divided. I'll be wearing lion gear, but
Oh, you're both going.
some of the other folks and the children. Oh yeah, it's a family thing. We have relatives. It's like a group of us.
Nice.
If you get on TV and don't have a PSR sign, that may be it.
Yeah, we
You
got to
may be
make you a
out.
sign that gets on TV. Heather won, no doubt, of course.
She
I
killed
wonder
it?
if she
Like,
started
how
in
big was it?
Njoku.
Woo, woo.
So I saw Njoku running around out there. He looked pretty healthy, jumping around and stuff, but he didn't do a whole lot. So I think we're safe to start Njoku from here on out.
Was
Yeah,
that
we're
was
gonna
that our
have that.
visual week that we saw? We can start to like figure out
Yeah.
some props for him because
Yeah.
Brissett likes
look
him,
good.
right?
Ooh, Watson's coming.
Oh, when does he?
Watson used tight ends a lot in Houston, though, didn't he? Yeah. He made all kinds of weird dudes you never heard of
Yeah,
relevant
yeah.
down there.
Well, I'm trying to think of
Watson
the
a
dude
good
down there that
quarterback?
had a banner
I can't
year
remember.
and then disappeared. What was his name? He was
DeAndre Hopkins.
the guy in Houston, the tight end. He
There
was
were
like-
a couple.
There was 2 years there where this guy was fantasy gold, and then he just disappeared off the map.
Yep. I don't remember his they're just a bunch of random 6'4" white guys.
On
And
which team are you talking
Brad
about?
and Zach on the
Mhm.
Texans.
Or Tyler.
Yeah, a lot of Tylers, maybe a Kendall.
Owen Daniels.
Okay.
Owen Daniels was the guy for like 2 years there. He was just schooling people, and then all of a sudden, off the face of the earth.
His
The
dad-
Priest
they
Holmes
needed-
treatment.
Yep. Never heard from him
Yeah,
again.
Priest.
He needed to go
Holmes.
back and farm his parents' land out there in Iowa where they build tight ends.
Mhm.
That is a tight end hotbed.
Yep. Well, let's see. I'm just looking at I'm trying to find some of Deshaun Watson's old fantasy scores.
Can I just say that
Go to the archive.
He's pretty
is it-
good. He's
is
pretty
it the
good.
first half over or the first quarter over? Because I just hit the first square of the night on Huss's fucking.
Oh, are we about to get a
Monday Night
t-shirt?
Squares.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did we
Last
just-
night I made $500.
What?
Yeah, I hit all of them.
Let's
Wow.
go.
New microphones around.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Chocolate covered coffee beans for everyone.
Yep. And if you got up and waked and raked with us, you would have heard the 20-1 sacks parlay we gave out too on Sunday
Fucking
morning.
crushed it over
Yeah,
here.
we're
The
just
brain,
Killing it.
the man, the myth,
Killing
the
it.
prop.
Max Crosby, 2 sacks. Oh man, That was really fun.
dude's
because
Cutting the books.
That was really
Hey,
fun.
Chris, do you read the articles? Have you been keeping up with how profitable this has been 11 weeks in a row? He's been profitable
Hasn't
11
been
weeks
bad.
in a row.
I'll be honest with you, dude. I've been in a tree stand for 3 straight days. You
Let me
guys
tell
are
you
really the
something,
first.
Cunningham. That makes zero fucking sense.
I know.
I'm gonna give you a few keywords that normally sparks your interest. You're gonna make money.
I'm in.
Money's
I'm in.
good.
I bought a
Money's
truck. I bought a
11
truck I
weeks
got to
in a
pay
row.
for.
This dude's been profitable 11 weeks in a row. Hey guys, can we just take some time out for Patriot Sports Radio? That's hard.
I
for
think
us
last
to do.
week wasn't, but that would only be one. 10
You
out
might
of
have
11
broke
ain't
even.
bad. But, I mean, who else is going to
That's
tell you
awesome.
Max Crosby and Micah Parsons are both going to get 2 sacks on the same
That's
day?
coming off of plus money golf where we just
Right.
break the whole season.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was thinking about that today. 2 weeks in a row now, we've
I
given
was
out
like, how
20 to 1
fucking good are
winners.
we at this?
Hiroshima on your bookmaker.
Last Sunday, we gave
If not Hiroshima, I will tell you this: you're gonna fight inflation.
I'm talking mushroom cloud.
Gosh,
It's
we're
going
turning
down
into like
every
mattress salesmen. Where it's like
I'm
inflation
talking about put the
busters.
top ramen up. We're gonna get the ground beef tonight, honey.
Mattress Max got nothing
subscribe
on
to
us.
get the double gold-plated diamond parlay.
You order the Coke at Chili's tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, you go ahead and get the appetizers, baby. Micah Parsons did his job. That was fun because they were both the late games, and Parsons got one right away, and then Crosby got one pretty much right away. Parsons got his second sack pretty quickly. I don't know if it was after the starter left or not, but man, Micah Parsons was doing whatever he wanted. And then at like fourth quarter, I think, early fourth quarter, I saw Max Crosby just shed a block like it was some kind of grasshopper or something, and just took Russell Wilson to the ground. I said, son of a bitch. I think Micah Parsons already has 2, doesn't he? Then it was party time, except until George Pickens dropped the 80 to 1. Right in
Glad
his
I
Right
traded
in front of our
right in
face.
his hands.
It would probably be a good time right now to mention that. I mean, since
I've
we're
never
talking
been
about
more
how
due.
amazing your picks are, that we're having a betting 101. Like, what are we calling it?
We're not
Betting for
sure yet.
dummies.
Yeah,
We're
We're
no
still
stupid
putting it. We're
questions.
still putting it together, though.
Right. But I'm saying people should watch for it. For
Yes.
sure.
The planning phases.
No stupid
We're going to start
questions.
next week. Next
Working
week, we're
title.
going to start with Betting 101. We're going to start talking about how to sign up for a website, what
Yep.
website to sign up for, and then how to start looking for Eric's props, how you can go to the website and trail him. And then me and John are going to get together and we're going to do some some bankroll management, some gambling bankroll management ideas. And we're going to help the
Ooh,
people.
I should attend that.
Yeah, you should.
We're gonna map out some lingo to the jargon,
Here's
the
some,
vernacular.
the very first jargon you need to learn.
Fucking degenerate, you. Fucking kids at home.
That's why you had it ready. You thought I was fucking laying it. I love Joe Pesci. What a national treasure. Speaking of national treasures, Jamal Williams, possibly the most beloved football player of all time, scored 3 more touchdowns, reclaims the league lead, 12 total touchdowns. Nick Chubb, I think, has 11. This is crazy. Had to be 150 to 1 that he would lead the league in touchdowns. Angela, how happy are you? You must love Jamal Williams.
I don't love anybody right now. I'm totally not high on football after what happened this weekend. I'm not kidding.
Defeated.
I bubble popped. Like, I was like, oh, did that game happen? Did we have any football? Did that
Of all
happen?
teams, too. Of all teams.
Oh, man.
I know,
Just
dude.
come
it
right
hurt.
into your building and
Yeah, no, I was like, so I'm
worst home
sorry.
loss, I think, for the Vikings since '63.
As
Biggest
it
road
should be.
win
As it
for-
should be.
Yeah,
for
well,
the. I mean, the biggest road win for a storied franchise like the Cowboys. That's saying something. They've
No.
traveled around and beat the shit.
You like that? You like that?
come
Good
on.
language.
You couldn't play that any other time.
Yeah.
You can do it now. You can do it all season. You
Yeah,
don't-
we might not get another one of these.
What time does the necklaces video come out? Or are they not
You're
doing
right.
that this
True story. Oh my God.
Cordell Patterson, I think my leading candidate for Corn Pop of the Week, 103-yard kick return. Now your all-time record holder for kick return touchdowns with 9. A 31-year-old man outran a bunch of recently graduated college athletes.
That's so
I
bad.
thought Devin Hester would always have that.
Yeah, right.
He was awesome at that.
He was so good at it. And
Devin
that's so
Hester
much
is the
fun to
GOAT.
watch. He is so awesome.
Yeah.
And there's
Special
never
teams
going to
man.
be a guy like that guy.
Yeah.
Remember, wow, I don't remember him. Dante Hall.
Yes.
Dante Hall was hot for a minute.
Yeah.
No, Devin Hester was, I mean, he was a next level. He was something that they had to actually game plan against because he was such a special teams weapon. People
was such
forget
a
how
pure
good
talent.
that guy is. I read
Couldn't
an
catch a
article
ball.
about him today. God, he
Could
could
not catch a ball.
But let me just tell you, for returning a punt or a kickoff, forget about it.
Amazing.
Dude,
Yeah.
you better kick it out of bounds.
Something about that field
They'd
vision.
blast his song Soldier Boy, and it would get the whole crowd going. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Great era.
He is special. He was
You know,
a special cat.
That whole
even
era
Dion
was-
said he's the GOAT.
Both Miami guys.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Well,
If Dion signs
Dion
off
was
on it,
Florida
it's good
State,
enough for
but-
me.
Wait, no, that's right.
Dion's, I think he's going to be coaching.
Evan
Florida
Hester
State.
was Miami. I remember watching. He mentored him, and
Yep.
for some reason, I thought they went to the same school. They did not.
I'll tell you, that may happen, Eric. You're 100% right, and they would be right in doing that. I think Jackson State's 11-0 this year. He's done some amazing things down there. Now, I find myself thinking, are they 11-0 because Dion is there and pulling the best of the best, or are they 11-0 because they truly? I mean, and then I think it's hard to go 11-0 anywhere at any level. So I mean, he's doing something right. They would be foolish not to try to make him the guy at Florida State.
Do you think this whole Jackson State thing was a tryout for Florida State? And no, Heather, we didn't do the corn pop yet. That's at the end.
So if you have a suggestion, we're all
Yeah.
ears. We want your suggestions.
Absolutely. I would love some submissions.
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 Submission or submissions?
Submissions.
What?
Isn't that what
Okay,
I
I don't
said?
know what that word means then.
You submit
I thought
your corn pop ideas.
okay. I thought we were gonna go do
Okay.
arm bars or something.
Right.
Angela.
I know.
Angela,
I'm like,
what
I'll
are
take
you-
pictures. I'm just saying. I don't
I mean,
She's out
Want
there
me
with the
to.
swing.
photograph it.
I'll take pictures.
But
Oh my!
do you think his
Oh my.
intention when he went to Jackson State was, I'm going to use this
said-
as the stepping stone to get to Florida State?
No,
I mean, I don't want to say that I don't think that's what happened at all. I think that he is at a place in his life, and again, I'm not going to speak on Dion's. Who knows what that guy's thinking, but just from the outside looking in, I think that he's at a point in his life where now it's a little bit about giving back. I mean, that guy doesn't have to worry about any money or anything, and the things that he's done just for just for the league in itself. I mean, primetime games, ESPN contracts. I mean, these are things that historically black colleges haven't had. So that's pretty impressive on his part, in the fact that he, is. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the Florida State gig is the route he wants to go. I mean, he's doing some really amazing things down there all the way around. And I think it's hilarious, some of the stuff that he says right now about his team that he never would have gone for when he was playing. Like, for instance, they had that, I think it was they had that shooting the other night, and he told them all, hey, you're staying here at the hotel, the team hotel. Nobody's leaving for the next 2.5, 3 days. And they were like, I mean, I was thinking, now Dion in his prime, if a head coach would have come out and said that to him, he would have just went ballistic. I mean, it's funny, it's funny.
Maturity and growth.
Things.
He's
What'd
making
you
a
say?
real impression on these kids, though. You see some of the videos of him standing up there explaining to him, like, hey, you got to take responsibility. You can't be doing this and that. You need to be, studying your playbook, doing well in school, etc. He's molding
some
and
great
shaping
things.
young lives.
There's been some great things. That's a great deal for him, and good for him.
Hey, Heavy Steps in the house. What's up, brother?
how we do it.
He's
love
plus
seeing
up. He's
Ted
up 7
DiBiase.
units. That's how he's doing on the weekend.
Nice.
Is that good?
That's
I like
badass.
that.
Everybody's
7
just-
more
just
unis than
winning.
we had on
All we
Sunday
do
morning.
is win.
Yep. We need that on the Rolodex too. All we do is win, 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 no matter what.
That and if you could give me some Rick Ross, please.
The boss.
If I can get some boss Rick Ross in there, I might
just a guy
boycott
going
the show until we have some Rick Ross on tap. I would
Doesn't
like
have
to
that
hear
on my bingo card.
Yeah, the eclectic music taste of Coach.
That's exactly right.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it
In my
now!
class the other day, kids were like, "What?
From
What?
Stevie Nicks to Rick.
Yeah,
Ross.
we almost had a, what would we call it? It was like it almost was a deal. We were freaking out with like Stevie Nicks was streaming like ticker tape. We thought something happened. So we're going to have to break some gold dust woman horrible news to you, but it didn't happen. We're like, what's going on?
No, I would have.
Yep.
I would have dropped what I was doing and went into mourning. I can tell you that. There would have been a
He was
30 pack
trending.
that would have been dead soldiers all on my lawn that night. I promise you.
Ooh,
There would have been some-
7-3.
there
I
would-
wonder
there
who
would have been
scored the
some
touchdown.
mourning.
I bet Heavy Steps knows. Who
Heavy
scored that
Steps, do you have
touchdown
a
for
corn
San
pop?
Francisco?
Maybe Heavy Steps has a corn pop
I
nominee.
bet he does. He's
Heck
a sports
yeah.
fan. He's got some strong
At,
opinions
at
on
plus
some
7
things.
units, he has a corn pop.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
The
good.
boss.
Elio's here.
Elio.
How
What
we
up?
doing?
Hey, buddy.
Elio was on Wake and Rake with us. He did just about the whole 2 hours, didn't he?
It was awesome.
Wild. Is that another
I
touchdown?
feel
for
like
San
Kels,
Francisco?
every time they play the Chargers, he just toys with their emotions.
Oh man, Kelsey 3 touchdowns was plus 1900 last night. I almost did it. Then I thought, nah, that's a waste of money.
All right, Heavy, listen. Right now, I believe we can get the Cardinals at like plus 850. Hang on the money line.
Ooh,
Oh, it's locked. They just locked it up.
Yeah.
Never mind. God dang it.
I don't want to do that.
I want to do
I
that.
don't trust Colt McCoy.
Can I bet Cardinals plus 13.5 right now?
I mean, San Francisco is a team that doesn't tend to win. I swear. I don't know. Check what the 49ers average margin of victory on the road is. That's what I'd
No.
do.
I have a rare 5-unit play next week, but I think the line has moved. Baltimore -3. 5-unit play. That's your play, Coach. That means it's going for you.
Yep.
That's
That's
it.
your lock of the week,
I
Coach.
like it. I like it.
Baltimore 5 unis. Who are they playing? They're coming off a very disappointing game.
But
so-
everybody's giving Kels the Corn Pop Award today.
Yeah, he's on my
He was a
list.
stud.
I have him,
They needed him.
Parsons, and Kelsey are my.
Oh,
3
you're on
nominees.
Arizona plus 10, so for sure I can live bet him at plus 13.5.
Yep, you could.
I've
You
got a
can do that as a
nominee
free
just from
American.
a single play, and that's Jalen Squirts on that touchdown run. That was pretty sick. Parting of the Red Sea, and he comes in with the Jordan. That was pretty sweet.
That
You
was
just
nice.
did Squirt, Red Sea, and Jordan. That's a phenomenal sentence, John.
Not bad.
That
That's
was
not bad.
legit.
So quit asking.
So quit
Quit
asking.
asking.
I think that was a sick play because that might have been 4th down, and they were not that whole day. They were not looking good. I mean, I'll wait till he gets back, but they were playing against our man Jeff Saturday.
Hey, Heather,
Our man Jeff Saturday.
What the hell?
One more
Who's
time.
that?
One more time. Our
I guess
man
you're
Jeff
talking over
Saturday.
My name is Jeff.
There we go. There we go.
One job, bro.
Your time's a charm.
I
Do
got
it
four
again.
times, Coach. You
He's
just
got
gotta
like
fuck.
7 jobs also.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so we have Heather Finnegan. I believe that's her son. Just said Corn Pop is a bad dude. In fact, Heather, I want you.
He is a bad
if you
dude.
can somehow
Awesome.
record
It
that
was a
audio
bad
and get it
boy.
over
Oh,
to
that'd
me.
be awesome.
If you can record that audio, get it over to me, and I can use that for the Corn Pop
That'd be perfect.
promo.
That would be
legit.
excellent. I love it.
Yeah.
Have him
Listen,
say,
bad boys.
I'm the teller. Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Dude.
You ran with some bad boys.
It's Kels. It's Kelson and a bunch of plumbers at receiver for Patrick Mahomes. That is a coach. Elio and coach have the same dictionary.
Right? It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Gosh, can the Chargers just be good? There isn't a team that I want to succeed more than the Chargers, and they won't do it.
Nope. They won't.
Because coach likes him. Because coach would get on board with the Chargers. So
I would get on board with the Chargers, but because they're only missing a couple of things, and I can't understand it. I don't understand why the Chargers are not better. I mean, they always run into the same. They always run into the same injury problems every year, and they're the same Chargers team that spots the other team 21 points, and then Herbert just flings it across all over the field trying to catch up. He has them at the end of the day, you're like, gosh, he's thrown a ton, and he just has a pretty average day, and they end up losing by a touchdown. That's the Chargers every week.
Yeah. They're
always coming from behind.
The Chiefs were down 10, 14, I don't know, third quarter when I went to bed and I saw Chiefs -1.5 plus 145. I said, yeah, I'll take that free money. I know what's about to happen. And then I went and slept soundly, and I woke up and my balance was different than it was when I went to bed.
So there was this wave of beautiful models being hired as coaches. And now we had this wave of dorky looking accountants being hired as coaches, like Mike McDaniels. Now Staley is the one that isn't good.
Who was the guy with the eyes? With the eyes at the press conference?
Mike Tomlin. I said Chris Tomlin, the Christian singer. Mike Tomlin's got eyes.
No, he was he the Jets coach, Adam Gase?
Oh,
Adam
gosh,
Gase. Remember that weird press conference?
Yeah, I know Adam Gase.
He was terrible.
Oh yeah, you know Adam Gase. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You're familiar. Hey, John, what the hell? Claypool's not involved. They gave up a second-round pick for this kid. He's played I don't know. He's got 7% of target share.
I keep looking for him to be involved, and he's not. I don't know what the deal is.
Somebody fucking hit him. Good night.
Is that Ross Dwelly? Where's that Kittle? That's
Kittle.
Oh, great.
They just left him wide open.
He couldn't score the first touchdown, though, huh, Kittle? Couldn't do that for me. No. Kittle first touchdown and Kittle 2 touchdowns, that would have been 99-1. I mean,
It's a Big 12! Idiot murals!
Goddamn,
exactly.
Kyler.
So,
Wait, have you guys seen the in-season HBO show? Hard Knocks on that?
I keep forgetting it's on. I keep forgetting to watch it.
It's so hard to watch that, dude.
Is it bad?
I never want to watch the first one because it's just too much of a preamble. I just want to see where Kyler Murray starts acting like a douche. So I went to the second episode, and it wasn't that bad.
Were you let down?
But how long do you want to listen to Kingsbury talk? And I don't know. It's just what I couldn't finish it. I was just bored. I'll be honest. Maybe I'll give it another go.
Well, then I'm going to wait until a winter drought of entertainment. Heavy Step says, look ahead line, New England, Minnesota, under 42.5.
Where's that? Where's it at?
Tampa Bay -3.
Hey, is that New England and Minnesota game? Did I see that wrong? Is that on Thanksgiving Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
At
That's
New
a
England?
No, we're gonna get on it here and talk some shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I want to do a DFS show, sort of, maybe organize a contest. I don't know. This is post-show production meeting stuff. But yeah, we'll be on Wednesday. But what do you think, Coach, about 3
Well, it's in
games
Minnesota, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
on Thanksgiving? I'm cool with a Cowboys game and a Lions game, but I don't know about this third game they're shoving in there.
No,
I love
I don't know
it.
if I need
It's
it.
more football.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Thanksgiving games are never really that entertaining, and I might get a lot of blowback, but I just remember being bored on a lot of Thanksgiving
Well, they
games
come
I
with
watched.
stuffing.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's
And turducken.
top tier
Hasn't been the
holiday.
same since Madden died.
Turducken.
Oh, that's
I
right.
remember-
That's true.
True.
I remember.
I like Tampa Bay -3. We're already going there. We're already going there.
Yep.
Not even
Already.
fucking Tuesday. And we're already
Yep.
on Tampa Bay.
We're already doing the Tom Brady thing.
Love
Tom Brady off a bye. How many times are we going to hear Tom Brady off a
Cut
bye?
in the
It's not the same
Already.
Tom Brady.
It is not.
Right.
That
That's
was
coach's pick. Baltimore -3.5.
That was the pre voodoo divorce Tom Brady. Now he has a hex on him, so all bets are off. Although since the divorce has been finalized, he's
absolutely he's a bad man.
Well. And now on Thanksgiving,
does that remind you of yourself, Coach?
Hey, let me just tell you, things change. Things change.
They do.
I'm just telling you.
You feel like a new man.
You uncover it, you hit the red button, the nukes get launched, things go different. I'm just saying. It hits different when you're a single man.
That's right.
You
drop a little cash at Macy's, get a new whole wardrobe,
pick up
new
some
man.
Next
cool
thing you
water.
know, you're running around the block and swiping right. Big things start happening. Just saying.
Splash a little cool water on your polo and your
cool water. Hell, I hit the second
your car noir.
70% of the time it works every time.
Go Boss. What do you guys think about OSU versus Michigan and Notre Dame versus USC this weekend?
Well, it's hard to know which Notre Dame team's going to show up.
Well,
I don't
and
know.
let me just tell you, please,
is there
for the
another
love of God,
OSU?
bring the good one, because I hate Lincoln Riley and his smug ass.
He's got a hell of a quarterback, though.
Oh, he has a hell of a quarterback. He's really good.
Is Caleb Williams going to go number one?
Yeah,
I heard a birdie tell me that.
Yep.
I heard today that if he was
wearing
going out
underwear,
this
I'm
year,
pretty sure.
I heard if he was going out this year, he'd be number one, but he's got to stick around. Swipe
you think
right.
He's going to stick around?
He has
He doesn't
to.
have to. No, he doesn't.
Why?
For what?
He's a sophomore.
He's a third-year sophomore.
That is right.
He's not eligible.
That is.
I heard it. They were talking about him at great length on ESPN today.
I forgot he was a sophomore. It's hard to believe because that dude. Woo.
What do you have, like 500 total yards or something?
Yeah.
That might have been a different game, but I mean, UCLA's no slouch.
They spotted them 14.
Yeah. Yeah. And then as for Notre Dame, who's to say? I mean, they can beat Clemson and then they shit the bed on a military school. So I don't know. I think the new coach is trying to find his rhythm. They're trying to find their identity. It's tough to say, but I can't imagine they're going to beat USC. I don't know that they'll be able to scheme their way out of not getting 50 burgered, but we'll see.
Always a risk of that. I got to start paying a little bit of attention to the college football. I got these 4 first-round picks burning a hole in my pocket in the Dynasty League.
Quit hitting me up for picks, guys. Everybody wants my players for picks. I ain't about that.
Yep. Give me the proven commodity.
You can have Naheem Hines, though. He got me negative points.
Did you see that interception in the Commodores game? The dude dove. Well, it bounced off a helmet, and then he dove and caught it and hit his shoulder just in bounds. It was beautiful.
That's
my favorite interception of the year so far.
And that's when I learned that one shoulder equals 2 feet in the NFL.
Yeah. Michigan money line was plus 260. Ooh, I like that. Michigan has a tendency to hold teams to no points. Didn't they almost shut Iowa out? I remember I bet the shutout and they held it. I bet Iowa 0 points that day and they held it to like the fourth quarter.
Are we going to talk about your football game?
College football.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the.
You're going to talk about your football game.
You remember that?
Do you remember your team played this week too?
Yeah, that one thing.
They suck.
You remember that? You remember that time?
It's a bad football team. It's a bad football team.
You're talking about
Do you have anything to say about that, Chris?
Yeah, it's a bad football team.
Aaron
the Green
Rodgers?
Bay Packers are bad.
Specifically, Aaron Rodgers.
Whatever.
Hey, Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now? No Aaron, huh? Well, you better be
He's in
sick,
Belize.
dead, or mute. Aaron. Here. Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it? Huh? I'm just asking. I said it like 4 times. So why didn't you say it the first time I said Aaron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron.
Son of
so
I
good.
feel like people were doing that in Green Bay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the fan base turned on LaFleur a few weeks ago, and now it's probably turning on Rodgers too. I would think. We're not used to this shit. This isn't acceptable up here. I mean, I expect to miss the playoffs and just be bad for a while. I don't trust this guy to draft a quarterback. Holy shit, he drafted Jordan Love. He went out of his way to draft Jordan Love. Gutekunst don't know shit about quarterbacks.
Why aren't they making moves? What? I don't know. I don't get it.
That's not what we do up here.
I know.
We're,
You're just
big
used to
on
having
complacency.
quarterbacks fall in your lap and must be effing nice.
It's not even a quarterback problem. There's multiple problems that need to be addressed besides the quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, quarterback is about 112th on the list of shit that needs to be fixed right now. I mean, the aging offensive line, how about that? We could start there. Maybe somebody that could probably rush the passer. That would be good.
He's out for the season.
Yeah, I mean, that's whatever.
You got Bakhtiari back.
So much. Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
I didn't even
Good
notice.
old Bakhtiari.
AJ Dillon got married in Door County this weekend.
That's nice.
I'm sure it was.
That's when you know we're fucked. We're talking about players' weddings in late November.
But you're getting married in November. That's a
Door
good deal.
County, huh?
A sign that the season is over when players start getting married in November.
Yeah,
it's true.
Garbage.
Gosh,
Rancid.
It is rancid.
Coach's word. Rancid.
That's a good adjective. Heavy Step says at least the Packers aren't in the Rams situation. Yeah, it could be worse, believe it or not. You could have. I mean, they had a guy, I already forgot his name, playing quarterback. He was the backup to Wolford of Wall Street after Stafford went out with another concussion. He may or may not have had the first one. I'm not sure if he has this one.
Stafford probably needs to think about being able to have coherent sentences after the league. He's really
Kelly's not going to let him play anymore. There's no way.
They might have to shut him down.
She's going to cut that off.
Those years in Detroit are dog years.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
That's
Those are
exactly
dog
right.
years.
That's exactly right. And he's taking a beating this year too.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, he got decent protection last year, but this year it was right back to the same shit he had in Detroit, just getting thrown to the ground violently time and time again.
But for me, he's such a good quarterback, and I think he's always been underrated. And I just was like, good Lord. And the fact that he got his Super Bowl, he can hang it up as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
What is he playing for? I
don't know why he came back this year anyway.
I know,
exactly.
right?
Nobody would have thought twice about it had he retired after that Super Bowl.
And he's he's super awesome. He could probably take his pick of any job he wants after this anyways.
I got a kid. I got a kid having some wrestling practice. I got to go pick up. He's in a tournament tomorrow on Wednesday.
Too cold to walk. You better go get him.
He's trying to cut weight. I told him that I'd drive behind him, and when he slowed down, I'd honk the horn. We could just run to practice, get him good and lathered up, but he wasn't into that. So anyhow, got a little kid duty. So you guys, I will check back in with you guys at the next one.
Sounds good. Later, Coach.
Night. Yep.
All right. What else we want to hit? We talked about your Bears and your Vikings. We talked about our Packers. All I want to talk about. The Rams are in a real situation.
At least the Packers aren't in the Rams situation. Heavy steps.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It could be worse. It could be even worse.
Touchdown, Arizona. I missed that totally. Heavy steps. We need that.
Hey, there you go. You guys are back to life. What is it? It's 14-10 now. Shit, you're well in it.
I got 13 and a half now.
Nice.
Colt McCoy's already thrown it 22 times.
Wow. It's not even halftime.
This guy's got to be 42 years old.
God, has Rondale Moore got 75 targets? What the hell is going on? Hey, I have Brandon Ayuk in one of these DraftKings lineups.
Didn't him and Baker play at the same time?
Ooh, I'm winning $9.
McCoy was a Tennessee or Texas guy, right?
Yep.
I really feel like I was in high school.
Maybe that was Jarvis Landry I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, that'd be a real change of pace to win a couple bucks on DraftKings. I do not do well over there. That's why I'm going to need Elio to guide me through it.
Do you guys want to do the corn pop?
Yep. I was just
wait. I got
new
music for it now.
Oh shit! We should get.
I'm gonna tell it. Corn pop's a bad dude.
Fuck yeah, bro!
Do it, Finny.
Play it again.
Awesome.
I need to hear that one more time.
Okay, let me try it one more time.
Everybody shut up.
I'm gonna tell it. Corn pops a bad too.
Oh man. That's
So
perfect.
awesome.
God, I love Heather.
That's great. That's
And with that, we declare that Corn Pop was a bad dude and he ran with some bad boys. Each week here at Patriot Sports, we shine a spotlight on a player who displayed exemplary toughness and or badassery on the gridiron by naming them our Corn Pop of the Week. This week's nominees are, I think it's Travis Kelce with the 3 touchdowns to beat the Chargers all by himself. That is what the chat says, and I can't disagree.
I can't
Cordero
disagree.
Patterson gets an honorable mention, though, because he just has a special place in my heart.
Hey, that cat from the cat that won the props bet gets a special huge mention too.
Yeah. Micah Parsons and Max Crosby. Boy, Max Crosby's a bad dude. He's got full sleeves.
Yeah, he's a tough guy.
all these honorable mentions.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really just other nominees, aren't they? They didn't score 3 touchdowns. They didn't do Deion high steps into the end zone. I mean, he's out there just mocking people. This big, gigantic white man, like a just vanilla gorilla. How is he faster? He runs past safety. He was burning Derwin James. Derwin James came out of college like, I don't know. Kelce had played in a Super Bowl by the time Derwin James came out of college. How is he? It's got to be angles, geography. I don't know.
Athleticism.
Rumbling, stumbling.
Good bloodlines.
Bumbling. Yeah, that Kelce.
Good
Imagine
genes.
that house. Imagine what the Kelce house smelled like.
Or the
when they were in high
Gronkowski
school.
house. Or the
Oh,
Watt house. I mean, these are...
When they're in high school, just just eating entire chickens and punching each other in the face.
Just a bunch of Vikings.
How did we get here? Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We truly do appreciate it. Go to your podcast app and subscribe to Patriot Sports Radio, our award-winning podcast. I can say that. I gave us an award. Head over to patriotsportsnow.com to find all of our shows, our many podcasts, blogs, forums, etc. Saturday mornings, super podcast. Sunday mornings, Wake and Rake, both at 7:30. Come hang out. Say the stuff. We'll say stuff. We'll converse. We'll figure out what's going to happen in the games. We'll somehow cook up a 20-1 winner. At least it's happened the last couple weeks. We'll figure out whether Morgan will be back. Get well, Morgan. I'm going to message her and see how she's doing. Let's watch some football. Until next time, be good to each other. Chris, kick the outro music.
Really quick, though. Heavy steps coming in. Pitt's got a torn MCL. She needs a tight end.
Uh-oh.
Let me give you my waiver options.
All
Give
right.
it to
What
us,
do we got?
Heavy. Yeah.
got time.
No, we want to hear it. We're here for you, brother.
Let's see. Isaiah Likely, I dropped because Mark Andrews played on Sunday, which was sad. Isaiah Likely had a lot of promise. Trey McBride, he's playing right now. I don't know if he has a big game. You might not be able to get him, but he might be.
Here we go.
Ingram. Ooh, Ingram. I like that. Ingram, Moreau, Tanyan, Disley, Johnson.
This is really like throwing the dice in
Oh,
Vegas.
he means Juwan Johnson probably. I would really consider Juwan Johnson. He's been scoring touchdowns. Like, he only catches a couple a game, but he just finds the end zone.
I really want to say Tanyan. I just can't.
But Evan Ingram
we
has...
should be able to say Tanyan. Tanyan should be the name that we should say right now.
But Juwan Johnson.
God.
Well,
I fucking hate
Evan
that.
Ingram has been getting just a steady diet of targets every single week. Like, if you just need some points every week, let's see. I'm looking up the tight end strength of schedule remaining. The easiest are Dulcich, if Greg Dulcich is available. And then there's Tanyan. Tanyan's towards the top with Freiermuth and Hawkinson and those guys.
Come on.
We're not doing Tanyan. Come
Can't
on.
do Tanyan. We can't do it, man. We can't do it.
It's already week 11.
Yeah,
we
I
can't
think
lie
I
to
like-
ourselves anymore.
I think I like Evan Ingram. He's just been solid getting points every week. And isn't that all you're really hoping to get from a tight end? Just give me 5 to 7 to hopefully 15 points.
And a 10 could every once in a while be legit.
Would be awesome. Yeah. If we could get some double digits, that would be fantastic. Why is
Yeah,
my
sorry
speaker
about that,
up?
Heather. God dang it. Hey, he might still do
Yep.
something. I had high hopes for him, and then he blanked. Didn't he blank?
Yeah. we picked up Moreau last week too.
High hopes for him.
Devontae Adams was the only guy who could figure out how to do anything in that game.
All right, you guys ready to get out of here?
Born ready. All right. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Remember to be good to each other.
You've been listening to Patriot Sports Radio. If you're sick of all the national talking heads and biases of mainstream sports media, like we are, this show is for you. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. For more content and merch, hit up www.patriotsportsnow.com. Find us on Twitter at PatriotsPod, on Instagram and Facebook at Patriot Sports Now, and on Getter, Rumble, and YouTube at Patriot Sports. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Hey, yo, Street, the Country Boys is back. It's 6 o'clock. It's time to have a good day.
I got up this morning and I said I'm going to do something for the United Streets of America. So I got Nappy Roots in here. I got Big Al 360 in here. This is Greg Street certified. And today, yeah, you're going to see another street boy playing piano